Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Defender's Quest, Valley of the Forgotten. We just escaped from the Colosseum, and we're trying to cross the river. They're gaining on us. They're zombies. How can we not be faster than zombies? Yeah, let's get to the other side. We'll hold them off at the ford. Well, we'll have to kill them. Crazy suicidal rage time. He's even foaming a little bit. Oh, he taught you something? Yeah. We got a new ability. Frenzy raises attack rate of all defenders by 40% for 10 seconds. So that's pretty nice. Now, if you're playing with no generic recruits, this is where I would put your people. Keta can reach the enemies down both paths here, especially if you boost her a little bit, and that's about all you need. Now if you have generic recruits, like a second barbarian, you can put one here on this corner and here on this corner, and that works pretty well. For this, there's nowhere I can put him where he can reach both sides, so I'll probably just put him on this side. And then if the other side needs help, I'll use the lightning spell. And pretty much I boost everybody to get their abilities opened up for them. And then all the rest of the PSI will either be used for spells or to boost my rangers. Right here where they're pretty close to Azra and these faster enemies are coming in. Frenzy is a good idea. They get this little angry face hovering over them. The Keta's not that powerful yet, but very soon. Soon enough, anyways. Now here I might need to use the lightning spell. I don't think I'm going to get enough to boost anyone else, so I'll just kill like every other enemy on this side. That should be good enough. We can speed up the battle, I guess. And we made it. We got it. Perfect. Azra survived unharmed and gained a level. We'll put a point into Frenzy. Act 2. I spit upon the eyes of the traitor, the murderer of honor. May he drown in his own blood. May his carcass rot in the earth. May frost eternal take his bones. That's interesting. Who's ready for round 2? Yeah. Tear your faces off and use your skulls to hold decorative houseplants. Yeah, they're all dead. Oh. Okay. Yeah, the monastery. So he must mean the Selenium chapter house. Yeah, what better place for a hospital? Well, he's crazy as hell, sure, but he seems to be loyal. No, I don't mean the clown. I mean the mysterious old man. Oh, him. Yeah. Yeah, you can go your own way. Yeah, well, it's your job to watch your back, kiddo. Let's head off to this town. Karsk, survivors camp of nomadic villagers. Karsk pays a heavy tribute to Ozamal to escape raids. Yeah, more people would be good. Yeah, we've got Slag. Sane people. He's pretty handy in a fight. Well, yeah, he doesn't wear armor. There's something there. Cover up this glorious physique. Yeah, let's hire some reinforcements. The body of a bronze god. And the brains of a drunken weasel. A drunken weasel god? Different towns have different things to offer. In Karsk, we can recruit rangers now. Raska, that'll work. Yes, I want another ranger. I actually want... That's kind of crazy looking. DevD will work, I suppose. 2 more rangers. Okay? And we can buy better bows, or bows, as it were, because they actually don't have anything equipped. You can only afford 1. We can also buy armor, but, well, they're rangers. They shouldn't be taking damage, or not much anyway. So I'll get them armor just when I have spare money. The Battle of Karsk. Gozmal's forces lay siege to Karsk. And we've got some mad ghouls that fight back here. Yeah, she is worth a fortune. Well, I guess we don't know what the original price was, but it's double. Must be a fortune. If you're not using any generic recruits, right there, there's only 1 entrance for the enemies on this one, so you can put these 2 right here, and they'll pretty much stomp them down before they come out of the gate. But we have generic recruits, and they can help with this. And we'll put him back here when we have the money, just to pick up any stragglers. When we have the money, the mana, PSI, the psi. See, our generic recruit rangers there aren't doing much. They're doing 1 damage. That's because they don't have a bow yet. Their attack is only 2, so if these guys have any defense whatsoever, they're not going to be doing anything. So I suppose I can boost him to double hit, and then everything else will get dumped to Keta if I need it. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up to 4 times. Well, as we level up Azra here, her psi pool gets bigger, what she starts with, so we'll be able to boost characters higher at the very beginning of battle once they level up, or once she levels up. There we go. Got some levels, that's nice. Get him some swiftness. Now Keta has access to Sharpshooter, which is a great trait. Adds critical chance to all of her attacks. I'm going to get them triple shot. And Keta's actually 1 point behind everybody because she starts with 2 in basic shot. Oh, he leveled up twice. Get him some swiftness too. Wait, I already clicked that. Huh, I don't know what happened there. Yes, I want to permanently assign those. Yeah, well, we're just that good. Inept fools. Yeah, we don't have any troops. Dozens of corpses. With all the reinforcements that we need. It's something to point out, I suppose, quickly, is that even if you get them to the maximum level, which I believe is 60, you won't have enough points to completely level everything. So you need to be a little picky. It won't have a great impact as long as you actually put the points into something, because they're all useful. but you won't be able to max everything. So if you want to build characters a specific way, you need to spend your points correctly. Old friends, new enemies. Victims of the attack on Karsk rise again as long-ranged enemies. Uh-oh. Yes, these snake ghouls, they can spit at us. People on the road. Oh, I need to pause for just a second here, folks. Okay, folks, I'm ready to go. I got a phone call there, so I needed to take that. Yeah, others might have escaped. Oh, I might sneeze. Okay, here we go. Yeah, look at that guy. Yeah. What happened to his hands? Like they cut off all their hands or something. Yeah, these rangers have long range attack. Plan accordingly. If you're not using any generic recruits, this is where I put them. These two. And they'll go to town and stop these guys without much of a problem, really. But I'm going to go ahead and throw these guys in here. And I don't know if these guys can survive their attacks just yet. So I'm going to put them, place them a little conservatively. I'll go ahead and speed this up. And see that the letters associated to the characters here, you can just press that button on the keyboard and it will target them or select them. And it's just straight across the keyboard. I think it's A, S, D, F, and I haven't ever owned more than 4 owned. They're slaves. I've never hired more than 4 of each class before, so I assume then it'd be GH. Looks like there's only 6 slots, so it must be a maximum of 6 for any given class. And see, they just don't let them through. If you're playing with no generic recruits, I would recommend playing on 300% experience, whether you want to increase your scrap rewards or not. I think it would be wise to increase your experience rewards because you would have to do more grinding. You'd need your, obviously, if you're only playing with 2 characters here, you'd need them to be a higher level. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and speed this up. They really get to going. Look at them. Cardio. Ketta's taking a little bit of a beating there. So that's where armor would come in handy, I suppose. She's gonna survive, won't be a problem. But if you only had the generic, or if you didn't have any generic recruits, you'd also have more psi to put into boosting these. And right here, I'm not really interested in increasing the levels of any of these things just yet. Swiftness I will probably do because that just increases overall damage over time, and so would putting points into these abilities. But I want to wait until I have access to some of these other things that are stronger. Now we can start increasing the critical chance of my other rangers here. And with Azra, all of her skills are actually pretty good. Well, most of them. They're all pretty good. There's some that I use or don't use as much. So I just distribute points pretty much evenly across the board. I think you can go up to 10 in each of them. But you won't, or it's higher than 10. Maybe it's 15. You won't have enough points to max them all out anyways. Yeah, they were from the village. Yeah, they all should have been immune. They already had it. And the plague is like chicken pox. You can't get it twice. Yeah, you got it. Alright. This is the town of Laxos. The survivors camp at the foot of a mountain, a frequent target of Ozumal's raiding parties. So the town that was paying tribute was destroyed, and this town is thriving, that is frequently raided. A revenant skull necklace. Check it out. Call the big one Blinky and the little one Mr. Teeth. Yeah. I guess if you're living on hard times, you might as well take enjoyment in what you can. Oh, discounts. That's nice. Let's see. Oh, there's a pretty strong sword. And again, if you had set the scrap to 300%, you'd be able to buy pretty much all the best stuff as you went along. Now let's see, I'm gonna buy only one more of those because fairly shortly we'll be getting one for free. Then I'll buy a rusty sword for slack, and yeah, I'll just sell off the old weapon. And here we can recruit berserkers and rangers, but I'm not going to. A nomad. Yes, that is her name. Fantabulous. He's giving us a thingamajig. Okay. He was a little weird. But anybody handing out free pieces of paper is okay in my book. I can't get enough of this stuff. It's delicious. Wait, what? Yeah. And we learned healing. Heals all defenders for 30 hit points, and that, of course, gets bigger as you level it up, and that's over the entire map. You don't have to... It's not an area of effect or anything like that. The monastery gates. A massive battle breaks out at the monastery gates. We've got same enemies we fought before. Chapter House of the 7th branch of Selene. Yep. Heh heh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, he caught up with us. Uh-oh. I'm hoping so. Cut them down. And if you're playing with no generic recruits, that is where I place them when I do it. Let's see. I like placing them in areas where they have the ability to hit. Oh, I suppose I need to... boost these guys first. Normally, I place Keta and boost her, and she can pretty much cut all these enemies down. It's nothing to worry about. Alright, let's speed it up just a little bit. And just click this X to get back to your class menus here. How much does it cost? 50 to place a ranger? So like that spot better. You could also put your berserkers out on these little offshoots here. Aw, man. I wasn't paying attention. One of my rangers died. Okay, let's pause for a second. Oh, I don't have enough anyway. And then your rangers could largely take care of all the stuff in the middle. There I'm watching Keta's health a little closely. She's getting low. Alright, she's going to survive, so I don't need to worry about healing. Oh, what the heck? I spoke too soon. Yeah. Let's go back and read that. I'll get you back in a second. Feels weird not having a body. Okay. Well, that's my fault. I stopped paying attention because the other spitters had passed her area. Uh-oh. I actually better... That cost 35. Azra's gonna take some damage here. You'll see what happens when Azra takes some damage. Azra's taking a lot of damage. And I failed. Still get some experience and scrap, but only half. Alright, well. Let us try that again. And pay attention to what we're doing this time. I'm going to go ahead and boost Keta to 3. Now we're better prepared. And then I'm going to be more proactive with these other rangers and put them closer to the spawning area. Out of attack range, hopefully. I should have paid attention to which one of them I gave that other bow to. Oh, it's that one. Okay, so she's out. Let's get him set up there. For some reason my keyboard is lagging. I don't like that. Want to get 75 and boost the ranger there. I didn't think I was going to have to do any grinding. Maybe I will. So I think, yeah, prioritizing Keta, I'm going to use a healing. Prioritizing Keta made the difference there. Alright, and then to get rid of, if you're on a spell, you just click off to the right. Oh! And that'll get rid of it for you. I'm going to use Frenzy and then get Lightning ready to just go to town up here. I don't have enough. Dang, I might not be able to do this battle yet. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to grind some of these other battles. Alright, let's see if I can do the second star of this node, this first one. I might be able to handle the advance to this. And I'll get the wooden bow. This is what I was, where I was saying we'd get a free one. But I was actually going to wait a little bit longer before I did that. Oh well. And you can do all these with no generic recruits as well. I would have put Keta probably in this same spot. Speed it up a little bit. Now I'll put my other berserker maybe back here. I'll see how these guys are doing before I bring him in. Alright, we'll speed it up a bit more. 4 times speed is pretty fast, but for battles where you don't have to worry about it, if you're grinding, for instance, you already know your placement, where you need to put everybody and how you need to boost them to get it done. It would be nice if you could boost the speed farther than that. Slack was taking a little bit of damage there. I'm actually going to stick him just up there because I don't think they're going to get to this side. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Still sitting tight on those guys. And with the Rangers though, I'm going to dump everything I've got into sharpshooter for now. And we got the wooden bow. Let's go ahead and equip that on Devity. And then we'll go to the map. And let's go to this town and buy some armor actually. Let's get this heavy woolen tunic for Keta. And then 2 hides for the other 2. And then we'll try that battle again here. And if I need to, I'll just fight that 2nd star on that battle again to get a few levels. If I fail this time, I'll just end it here probably. It's been a while since I've played the game without having the experience boosted, because I'm still working on the harder achievements. Yeah, let's do that. I want to be more proactive with my Rangers. Once I boost her, she'll be able to target these enemies pretty much as soon as they spawn. So that'll help. Maybe I should put my other berserker up here. My keyboard wasn't lagging, it still is. I don't like that. My berserkers are actually doing more damage in this fight. See, that armor's helping out. Alright, let's get my last ranger in here. Maybe that might be my fundamental mistake here, is put my ranger so she can only attack 2 of the columns instead of all 3 like this one. Well, and they're far back enough that they can't really help with anything going on over there. Maybe I should have put them back farther. We'll throw out a frenzy as soon as I get enough. Yeah, that definitely is helping. That extra gear. Didn't have to worry about anybody dying. Give Slack another level. Made all the difference. Alright. And once he gets to level 5, he'll gain access to these other things, Flurry and Resilience, which Resilience here and Reflexes here are the Berserker's really only survivability. They get higher Riggin with that and higher Evade with that. So that's pretty nice. And Deep Shot adds bleed to all attacks, a 3% chance. That's not incredibly useful, and you only get another 0.5% chance after that. And then it tells you at the bottom what it does. Bleed makes foes take 5% more damage from future hits for 1.5 seconds. So I mean, it's pretty nice if you get it on there, but it doesn't last long, and it doesn't do that much more damage, 5%, and you only have a 3% chance of it even happening. Whereas critical, the first point in there you get 10% and 2% for everyone after that. I think you can boost this to 20%, maybe 30%. I don't know. It's really nice. She's got rapid shot available too. I didn't see that. Let's do rapid shot first, and I'll keep putting points into Azra evenly. Yes. Get inside. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently one of a kind. The last week. So what we've done so far is taken a week in game time. Yeah, they're still sitting right outside. It might not be the right time for a detailed conversation. Soft-spoken old monk seeking forgiveness for his sins. Buckhall or Backle. Buckhall. That's how I'll be saying it. Now with him, we can go back and get some of these other battles on advanced settings. I should be able to handle this. I want to keep them kind of tight in this time, because Bakal is a healer. I can put him right there, and everybody's in range of aid here. See, as Azra levels up, we have much more Psi now, which is good though, because we also have access to more abilities. If we're playing this with no generic recruits, I think Keta goes where I put her is up on this corner maybe. It might not be either. We'll speed this up. Right where she's at is a pretty good place because she can help over there. But then it's only pretty much this little area that she's targeting on the top side. Much less helpful. So this corner, if we put her up on this corner, she could target enemies in this area as well. And then when she's boosted, her range would be long enough probably to target enemies down there. Let's get rapid shot going. Yeah, now this is when the rangers really start to pick up. Look at this. Because rapid shot targets one foe for 4 hits, doing 16 damage with basically 3 1/3 second cooldown. The healer also has this ether flash. It's a weak attack that does 2.2 damage to all foes within his range. So you can see there's, I don't know if you can pick out his numbers against everybody else's there at all, but he did 3 damage I think for them. It becomes incredibly useful later, though, and I'll point out why. Alright, get him a point in both of these things. Get them a point in deep shot. Poison shot is what follows deep shot. So if you're not going to, if you don't care about either of those things, you could save those points and put them into something else. Oh, actually, I want to get them rapid shot. Well, maybe not. I don't have enough psi to boost them anymore anyways. Alright. I might actually spend some time going back and forth between these two battles, or just doing this one over and over, and get some of those better swords for my berserkers. But this is all the time I have for today. Thanks for watching.